Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The national anthem of Uruguay rings out. So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre-forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
There's the whistle. There they go, hunting in tacks. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Araujo. Viña. Now Ugarte. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's a sweet ball, that. Now it's Nandez. Pelistri. And the shot!
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
De Arrascaeta. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's a good ball out wide. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's a chance! Goal! Uruguay! And Uruguay take the lead.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Interesting ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? Looking for options for movement. He's in plenty of space here. Ugarte is flagged offside. Araujo.
Uruguay can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
De Arrascaeta. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, that's a key interception. Shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. They have come roaring back.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
After 45 minutes is number 18.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, if anyone in this stadium thinks they haven't got value for money, I give up.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. So we're into the second 45.
Uruguay are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. De Arrascaeta. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nunez! What a wonderful goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Number 19, Darwin Núñez.
Uruguay get themselves into the lead. Ugarte. That's a sharp pass. And it's come back to the keeper.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
The attendance for this match
Pelistri.
was 80,314.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, such a clever touch. And here's Nunez. Nunez! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution in progress.
Uruguay with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Gets his head to it! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Uruguay do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. That has been cut short. Viña.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. He is through here! No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Iraq have reclaimed it. He's got away. Hits one! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Uruguay proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Darwin picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Uruguay decisively...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The national anthem of Uruguay rings out. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
If you're looking for options, Peter, then you're looking at Darwin Núñez, because he offers loads. A real physical presence who's always going to offer you an out ball. But I think what's impressed many people in recent times about him is the pace he can actually bring to get in behind opposition defences. And that doesn't mean he'll actually hold his position centrally. He loves to go and drift to either flank, and he can easily take on a fullback and beat him.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. There's the whistle. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pelistri. Ugarte. Passing is crisp and sharp. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Oh, good-looking ball. Pelistri. And here's Nunez. Swung over, he rises! Goal! Uruguay! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Gol de Uruguay, convertido en el minuto 20, número 11.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now. Iraq really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That has not gone well. Valverde. And Araujo. Now Ugarte. De Arrascaeta. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Darwin. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Valverde. Nicely spread.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Looking for options for movement. Nicely aimed pass.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
It's a mighty effort! Oh, taken with style! And with that goal comes comfort! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Uruguay are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And the pass is intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido
Nunez delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Opts for safety. Valverde. Here's Nandez. De Arrascaeta, closing in on the last quarter of an hour. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Here's the ball in. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well.
Welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone. Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oliveira. Ugarte. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And we're done. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Iraq desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Al padre de un niño con camiseta amarilla se le solicita presentarse en el centro de información.